Before we get into my reaction to the game, prayers up to Aiden Hutchinson. That was a gruesome injury, but if I know one thing about Hutch, watching him at Michigan and watching him in his first couple of years with the Detroit Lions, he broke his ankle in college and he came back stronger than ever. I'm expecting the exact same thing because that's the type of man and that's the type of player that Aiden Hutchinson is. He's going to use this as fuel and he's going to come back stronger than ever. Speedy recovery for Aiden Hutchinson. Now let's flip it over to the game. Let's go, baby. We kicked the Cowboys' butt, and that's what I've been wanting to do every time we play the Dallas Cowboys because everybody hates the Dallas Cowboys. You're not America's team. Everybody hates you. I hate to tell you that. I don't understand how you guys get so much national media coverage when you haven't won a Super Bowl in 30-something years. I'm going to go in on the Cowboys just because I can't stand them. But when the Detroit Lions play like this on offense, they're unbeatable. Line up any team against us. When you're going down the field and scoring at will, when Jared Goff's 18 for 25, 315 yards and 3 touchdowns, and the wide receiver core, everyone's getting involved. Tim Patrick's getting involved. Jamison Williams getting involved. Amon-Ra's getting involved. Khalif Raymond's getting involved. And then you got Sam Laporta, who's streaking down the field for a long touchdown pass. Our offense is incredible, and that doesn't even mention peanut butter and jelly, like they called it on NFL on Fox yesterday. Scotty Montgomery's calling jelly's good by itself, peanut butter is good by itself, but when you put the two together, it's an amazing combination, and that's what we got with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. 24 carries combined between the both of them for 143 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, when you get that running game going, that only sets up Jared Goff for success, and that's why Jared Goff had almost a perfect passer rating again. Because that running game is just going and going. And David Montgomery is just a beast. You can't tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to gain a yard. And that's why when he was on the Chicago Bears, I hated it playing against him. And when we signed him, I was so pumped. I'm glad we signed him to a contract extension over the weekend because this peanut butter and jelly combination could be here to stay for the next couple of years. And that only helps Jared Goff excel. And it's just awesome to watch this offense groove, and when this offensive line's healthy and they're pushing their defensive line 3 yards off the ball, every time that ball is snapped, it's RIP to the other team's defense. And I understand Dallas was banged up, but when you put up 47 points on a professional football team at their place, woo, baby, that's impressive, and I'm glad this Detroit Lions team is rolling. How about the NFC North? We'll talk about that in a minute, but let's flip it over to the defensive side of the ball. I thought Aleem McNeil played really solid up the middle. He had 2 sacks yesterday. DJ Reader had a sack yesterday. I think those two are underratedly having a quietly good season. Those two together, now that DJ Reader's starting to get healthy. I thought Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph have been playing excellent ball lately. Brian Branch, 2 picks yesterday, punched one out, 2 pass breakups, got the game ball from coach. Kirby Joseph had another pick yesterday. He's all over the place. I thought Terrion Arnold played a pretty solid game. There wasn't many penalties on him. And you know who's quietly coming into his own is Josh Pascal. He's been making some plays lately, and he's been all over the place. So that's someone who, if we don't go trade for someone to fill in for Aiden Hutchinson, I watch out for Josh Pascal to step up. He's been playing really solid. And I thought yesterday our linebackers played so much better than they played against Seattle. They were flying around the ball. Jack Campbell had a really good game. Alex Anzalone had a really good game. Nowatzki had a pretty good game. Neiman had a pretty good game. It's going to be by committee for this pass rush these next couple weeks, unless we go get Max Crosby, unless we go get Hassan Reddick. I'm hoping to God we go get one of those two because this NFC North is tough. All 3 teams in the NFC North that played yesterday blew somebody out. The Bears blew out the Jaguars. The Packers blew out the Cardinals. The Lions blew out the Cowboys. The Vikings were on a bye. And if you look at point differentials in the NFL, the 4 teams that have the highest point differential in a good way is the Vikings. They're number 1 with 63. The Detroit Lions are at 60. And the Bears and Packers are like 10 points or right behind the Lions and Vikings. That is crazy. There could be 4 NFC North teams in the playoffs this year, which is nuts. And who knows if that doesn't happen because we all got to duke it out here sooner or later. And this week, the Detroit Lions are traveling to the Minnesota Vikings for the top of the division. We're down Aiden Hutchinson. It's going to be a brawl. It's going to be a battle. But I can't believe how good this NFC North team, and I wouldn't have it any other way. There's a rap song I like by Money Man, and he said, it's a competition where I'm from, who's going to be the richest. And I kind of view it as this. It's a competition between all these guys. All these teams are dogs. Who's going to be the top dog? Who's going to come out on top? And it's better be this Detroit Lions team. And just like Dan Campbell said in his post-game speech yesterday, this is the tightest I've ever seen this Detroit Lions team. They all love each other. They all have brotherhood. They are all looking out for each other. They all take accountability, and they're looking to get praise somewhere else. That's the sign of a great team. That's the sign of a team that loves each other, and the sign of a team that just is working together. And I'm so pumped this team blew out the Dallas Cowboys 47-9 yesterday. It's a great time to be a Detroit Lions fan. It sucks for Aiden Hutchinson. Like I said, prayers up to him, speedy recovery. I know he's going to come back stronger than ever. And let's go. Let's keep helping this channel grow. Like the video, subscribe down below, comment down below what you thought about the game, and let's just keep having this channel rolling, baby. One Pride signing out. I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Peace.